We've been sitting at the end of the moon. Should we jump or is it too soon? Jump or is it too soon? Jump or is it too soon? The cosmos look nice, I'm sure they're paradise, but I'll stay here with you. Should we jump or is it too soon? Jump or is it too soon? Look to the stars and do you think they are too far? Look to the stars and do you think they tell us who we are? Should we jump or is it too soon? Should we jump or is it too soon? I've been thinking of my time here and all the times I lied to myself under the sun, yeah, under the sun. Thinking of my time here and all the times I lied to myself. Where did the fun go? I've been sitting in a race and I know that I misbehaved a time or two, but I promise you we will sit right here until these turns are through. Turns are through. What to do? Should we jump? Or is it too soon? Look to the stars and do you think they are too far? Look to the stars and do you think they tell us who we are? Should we jump or is it too soon? Should we jump or is it too soon? I've been thinking of my time here and all the times I lied to myself under the sun, yeah, under the sun. Thinking of my time here and all the times I lied to myself. Where did the fun go? It's cold outside. It's the middle of the night and I pour my scarf down tight. I can feel this snow bite. We watch the starlight. They shine bright as we hold on to this tight. No one leaves cause we might not fight. Another night like this. Another night like this. We might live, we might love, we might know. Mostly we grow. Another night like this. Another night like this. We might live, we might love, we don't know. But mostly we grow. Mostly we grow. We might live, we might love, we don't know. But mostly we grow. Mostly we grow.
Left your party at sundown. You would know where to be found. Sip my bottle, heading uptown. Ooh, long way home, the back roads. No hands on the handle. Blew the red light like a candle. The wind undid my hair like it knew you weren't there. Boys like you never play fair. Don't play fair. I'm on a midnight bike ride. Fast orders 2 a.m. Left you behind. How could you think we could just be friends again? I'm on a midnight bike ride.
whole record. You don't have to do it this way. You don't have to do it that way.
Mother, I don't know if I'll call you when I'm there, but I can promise you that I'll call you when I'm scared. I will call you when I'm scared. Father, I don't know if we needed all those fights, 'cause looking back it kinda feels like you were always right, despite your heavy head. Lately we're 20-something crazies, and every day we're lazy. We drink a little much, yeah, we think we're all grown up, but we'll call you when we're scared. But we'll call you when we're scared. You can call us when you're scared. Mother, I don't know if I'll call you when I'm there, but I can promise you that I'll call you when I'm scared. I will call you when I'm scared. Lately we're 20-something crazies, and every day we're lazy. We drink a little much, yeah, we think we're all grown up, but we'll call you when we're scared. Lately we're 20-something crazy, so weekends get too hazy. We laugh a little much, yeah, we think we're all grown up. You can call me, you're scared. Don't you call us when you're there. You can call us when you're scared. You can call us when you're scared. You can call us when you're scared. Lately we're 20-something crazies, and every day we're lazy. We drink a little much, yeah, we think we're all grown up, but we'll call you when we're scared. Lately we're 20-something crazy, so weekends get too hazy. We laugh a little much, yeah, we think we're all grown up. You can call us when you're scared.
Tell me how am I supposed to stop that? I could recollect a million times. I bring the clock back. Cockpit occupied, I've never had to fall back. But now I'm on the road, got you asking me to call back. I can see the moon, it's quite marvelous to pause it. Parked up in them doors, hope I don't forget my skull cap. Ball pass, I could shit a heap, but I'm not long pressed. Meaning I ain't pressed for no time, I ain't stressing no clown, baby. I'm joning for you, but my style ain't for you, and I know you care. Tell me how you feel. I'm joning for you, but my style ain't for you, and I know you care. Tell me how you feel. Tell me how am I supposed to stop that? I could recollect a million times. I bring the clock back. Cockpit occupied, I've never had to fall back. But now I'm on the road, got you asking me to call back, baby. I'm joning for you, but my style ain't for you, and I know you care. Tell me how you feel. I'm joning for you, but my style ain't for you, and I know you care. Tell me how you feel. dream, but I do. We got something stuck between us. This world would love to be in our shoes. Took a long time to believe this far-fetched lucid dream, but I do. We got something stuck between us. This world would love to be in our shoes. I'm drowning for you, but my style ain't for you, and I know you care. Tell me I'm down. I'm drowning for you, but my style ain't for you, and I know you care. Tell me I'm down. I'm drowning for you, but my style ain't for you, and I know you care. Tell me I'm down. I'm drowning for you, but my style ain't for you, and I know you care. Tell me I'm down.
Maybe we can make this world a better place, and the tragedies and set our spirits free. Together we can bring back home the ones who've lost, and give them love, and give them love. They can try to bring us down, but we know we're much too proud to lose faith. We have what it takes. 'Cause we are a new generation. 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 You can be anything you wish to be. Don't let anybody tell you differently. Because in this world there are no limitations. We can make our names live on through time and space. They can try to bring us down, but we know we're much too proud to lose faith. We have what it takes. 'Cause we are
keep it moving and keep it light. There are no heroes, not this time. People, let's keep this kind. There are no reasons left to fight. Let's keep it moving and keep it light. There are no heroes, not this time. People, let's keep this kind. There are no reasons left to fight. Let's keep it moving and keep it light. There are no heroes, not this time. People, let's keep this kind. There are no reasons left to fight. Let's keep it moving and keep it light. There are no heroes, not this time, 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 not this
Okay, as per usual, we're seeing a Thatcher ban coming first. It's the most generic ban out of all the attackers. And let's see what Lucid ban on attack. They're going to go for the Ace. Now, of course, Ace being the strongest hard breacher in the game at the moment, 2 armor, 2 speed. You can throw his gadget with relative ease, and he also has the best weapon in the game, so it's a valid ban. On defense, they're going to ban out the Mirror. Of course, Mirror is especially strong on the Aviator Games site, but she can obviously be viable in other sites as well, but quite a common ban as well. The final ban coming in on the side of 7 Senses is going to be Wamai. Wamai is one of those catcher operators, of course, which can really deny the attacker's utility during any part of the round. Okay, we're going to go into round 1 now with 7 Senses starting on defense. They're going to go for a trophy statuary defense, and they are bringing, possibly, a castle. Okay. Wow, look at those match stats. We're going to see Underhound switching from a Valkyrie to a Maestro. Now, obviously, they are
Attackers
both
need to locate
intel
and
operators,
defuse
but
bombs.
Maestro's Evilizer bulletproof, and also have those lasers, which can destroy attacker utility or destroy their health. So, okay. The castle is going to Castle Barricade's bathroom, which obviously denies some cross angles, but if a defender wants to swing towards master bedroom, or just hold that area. A lot of angles getting opened by the defense here to open more opportunities and angles for the defenders to hold mid-round, late round, or just whenever. We're going to see that double door on landing also at Castle Barricade, as well as the Aviator. Now, the defense, obviously, this cuts off a lot of angles that can get held against them, but it could be used against them, because of course now the attackers have free reign across 90 and Aviator, if they decide to take it. We're going to see Juan already on the balcony, and already starting to drone his way in and try and spot out any defenders which could be nearby, but of course that those castle barricades are stopping the defenders from having a more aggressive angle onto areas like those. We have the Jaeger playing on red stairs, looking through the bottom of the castle barricade, trying to find some feet, potentially. Obviously, there is also that rotate hole, which I didn't see earlier, which actually does give the defenders some nice angles. Now, the Jaeger's going to take some shots towards the Sophia on the balcony, but doesn't see anything, it's just a wild spray. We have the attacker below, I believe that's in dining. And he's starting to take control of that bottom floor, as I'm not sure if any defenders are down there at the moment. Of course, with most of the defenders playing on or around site, an exception being the Jaeger on right stairs and the bandit towards 9A. Snow getting picked off first, Mike takes him out on the book, and now the attackers are in an advantage, but of course the defenders, they're the ones to hold the angles, they're the ones to play these passive or aggressive angles. And of course the attackers are the ones having to push their site here. No defender is playing in Astro at the moment, so the attackers should have an easy time of taking it. With a minute left on the clock, the attackers have made quite a bit of progress, and now that those bandit barriers starting to get destroyed, the wall gets opened, Unhound is blind. He manages to get out, but instantly gets fragged out from Astro, and now the pinch is coming in. Astro's been taken care of, and Master are starting to push in the site now. Only 2 defenders left. The spray comes down to the first one, and now it's a 1v4. He's all alone, but can't find anything. Lucid 5 winning the first round after taking all that map control it just seemed like a very nice push from them as they whittled down the defenses and eventually just crushed them. Oh. Yeah, I must be quite far behind. Wait, how long's left in this phase for you? 3, 2, 1, 0. Tick phase. 17, 16, 15, 14, 13, 2, 1, 0. I'm like 2 or 3 seconds behind.
Defenders, protect your bombs from being defused by attackers.
Alright, 1 sec. Okay, the defenders going back to this site. Let's see how they change up their strategy to make it work this time, because the last time it didn't work well for them as they just got picked off one by one, and then the final take came in from the attackers, and there were only 2 of them left. And... Oh, Castle is the wizard though.
10 seconds to insertion.
Oh. Okay, right. This is some
5 seconds to go.
strange gameplay coming in from Snow.
Attackers' objective is to locate a bomb and defuse
What
it.
is going on here? Ah.
Just typical Siege things. Don't worry about it.
No, 1 second, I just have to fix something.
This is the best camera.
No, I don't know what's going on there. Seems a bit strange.
Castle's just fucked.
Bomb located by attackers.
Castle himself is fucked.
He does look very strange holding his gun. It's floating in the air, okay.
That's... alright.
Very strange start to the round, but let's actually get into what's happening in the round. Bathroom window has been opened and the attackers are starting to pick towards it, but obviously with the maestro cam there, they are going to have to clear that utility before they can properly push. Now there is a bandit playing Panther here. I don't know if the attackers know about him. If they don't, he could get a free pick here. He swings in and gets one. Will he get refragged? Yes, there it is straight after. Now, Buck's dead, so your vertical play is weakened completely. And they pick on the bandit. Of course you lose a C4, but it's not too impactful. And here it is again.
This shotgun! I can't help myself but laugh.
What? Using the force to make his gun float.
Dude's a wizard.
Dude is a wizard, right. Okay, now. Iceborough holding a very nice angle towards
Attackers
the
have located a bomb.
But the player is pulling upside down, so his view will be blocked from that player. Not much of upstairs has been taken as of yet for the attackers, but of course they are going for that astronomy take once again. And here we go, the action pushed in. He's going to pick on the hound, and the spray comes through the wall. He doesn't find the kill, however, and he's behind the desk. The smoke grenade comes in and hits him directly, but no damage is taken off him. The smoke's nearby and gets the frag. Now it's a 3v3.
Attackers drive
Guys
to
were
the
taking out
diffuser.
Jaded, but Herbs with the refrag instantly after.
Attackers
But
have
another
recovered their
refrag comes
diffuser.
out, but of course the refrag just raining in here. And now Snow in a 1v2, and the plant is now going down with 55 seconds left. Even if it
Attackers
stops,
are activating bomb
the attacker's still plenty of time, but no, it gets confirmed, and here it is. The flow is done, but nothing comes out of it. The force did not work in his favour, unfortunately.
Oh god.
Now, that is one of the strangest visual glitches I've seen.
That is a really strange visual glitch.
Okay, they're deciding to change it up now. And go to dining and kitchen.
Just so
Oh,
you're
maybe
aware,
not.
it's practically impossible for Lucid to lose now.
What do you mean?
Because even if Iconics win their game tomorrow, they won't have enough round difference.
Oh. So they've won?
So basically, no matter what the placements are, Lucid, Mindset, Iconics,
Defenders,
Seven
protect your
Senses.
bombs from being defused by
Oh,
attackers.
okay. Okay, so they decided to go Aviator instead. I don't think they were completely set on which side they wanted to go to. 2 drones coming up now up the stairs, but the Jaeger doesn't find any of them. Now, of course, that may go to bite him later in the round, of course, because drones are a key part of an attacker's push, and if they're still up, and you don't take them out when you see them, then of course things like this could happen. A flank drone getting set up, so the attackers will
10
now
seconds to go.
know if you go for a flank later in the round, but I'm pretty sure that drone just got taken out.
5 seconds remaining.
And
Attackers objective is
the
to
defenders
locate a
are
bomb
holding
and
quite
defuse
a
it.
nice... It's quite a nice hold, especially from Aviator. Of course, they have that Goyo shield there to protect them, whereas they can also shoot back through the angles, and I'm hoping the SMA is to protect that shield, but it's going to be go in flames at the very start. And the second Goyo shield getting moved now. The Goyo does get droned out whilst placing it, so the attackers do know he's there, and they may know that the smoke plate just behind it. Door now starts to get opened, and the Maluti gets spotted downstairs. Soon enough, the attackers will try to push him out. There the push comes in, but he gets taken out. Dark takes out Mike. 2 rounds in a row now. That Book has been the first person to get taken out, and the soft breach has been quite weakened, but of course the attackers still did manage to win out the last round, even without that Book.
I have an excuse. Sorry. Your brain is just too slow to comprehend what's happening. There we go.
Wait, what? No.
Your brain's on a 2-second delay.
No, it's my stream's at a 2-second delay.
Because you're on
No.
Wi-Fi.
Yeah, I know. Okay, Juan gets the pick onto Dark, and now the scoreline's even. Juan somewhat did his job. He wasted about a minute, but he does get taken out. And now the scoreline is even. And bottom 4 control has been more than not taken control of now, as there aren't any defenders playing down there. Of course, there is one just on main stairs. Well, I've seen, but that Maluti gadget doesn't get taken out, as the Ash Charge gets stuck on the banister, I'm pretty sure.
It bounced off them early, see.
Oh, we next season the change, with the change coming in, that will no longer be a problem, as it'll stick to the gadgets. Okay, now the smoke gets taken out, but the refrag comes in straight away. And the refrag comes in for the other team as well. Like, every single time 7S get a pick, it instantly gets refragged every time. It just shows how well L5 work together.
Bomb located by attackers.
Oh, an accidental knife from one does not secure the kill, and one concussion gets wasted, but the second one does connect with the Mozzie. He goes for the peek, but the Mozzie is not peeking at the minute. He just has to peek and takes 25 HP off him. The plant is going down somehow. C4 comes out, will it find him? No, it won't.
Activating diffuser.
Juan going for the repeat, will he find Snow? No, he won't, and now it's a retake situation, and it's now a 1v3. All to Snow. Very low HP, and still 3 players to find. Tall task at hand, can he complete it? However, he swings around Study, sees the Nomad, and picks him off. And now 25 seconds left. Of course, he does need those 7 seconds to defuse. And there's a player playing behind the bar. He'll have to swing anytime soon now. Will he be able to find anyone else? No, he won't. Lash takes him out. L5 winning 3 rounds in a row on the attack.
This is looking a bit like Thursday's game. Sorry, Wednesday's game.
I hope it does. I hope it doesn't end up like Wednesday's game. Thank you very much. I don't want to see another 8-0. Come on, 7S, get around, please.
Please, we're begging you, get around.
I don't want it to be like last time, please.
I mean, Lucy could be
Okay.
friendly and just start throwing.
Yeah, they could
know?
be, but they're not going to. They want that round difference as yeah, they want their round difference as high as possible.
They're already like plus 14 above mindset.
Yes, but they need more.
True. Well, now they're
Okay,
plus
so
17
we're
above mindset, so...
We're finally seeing that
Defenders,
dining
protect your
defense
bombs
come
from
out,
being defused
which
by attackers.
it seemed like it was going to come out last round, but then they decided to switch off into the aviator defense. Now, we're seeing almost the same lineup as last time, if not exact. No, they had the Goyo last time, and the Mozzie, so they switched off the Goyo and the Mozzie, and they're bringing in, I think, a Maestro and a Legion? Yeah, a Maestro and a Legion. And the thing about Legion...
All these huge menus on the side.
Yeah, no, I was
Tell
just...
you which offer is the...
Well, no,
Before insertion.
no, that wasn't my issue. My issue was thinking, who did they play
5
last
seconds
round?
left. Attackers have discovered the location of a bomb.
Okay, so yeah, obviously,
Attackers are
Legion
moving
is
to
one
defuse
of-
the bomb.
he's an intel gathering operator, but he's quite a weird intel gathering operator, of course, because it's not the traditional sense of throwing a camera out. He has those goo mines, and he has 7 of them, which obviously build up throughout the round.
I have a feeling I'm Russia's not to come out.
Yeah, it seems likely.
A bomb has been located.
Klein already taking some shots towards laundry, and no player is there at the moment. The smoke is starting to move over there, and now prone behind the couch. Oh, the thermite charge coming in. The wall's already about to get open, and there it is. The wall's now open. The thermite does take a few shots to it, but nothing substantial. The first smoke wave comes out, but there's no one there for it to connect with. And now the attackers are gonna try and take control of pantry as well. Klein taking some damage from that smoke wave, from the other side of the wall. And now the attackers starting to make their way into pantry, and they actually jumped in, and now they're going to try to take quick control of it, and then Lion gets go for a pinch into the site. There it is. One player gets taken out, that's the smoke, but the refract comes in. Ash is dead as well as smoke, and the jumping comes in, and Sophia gets fine on one. Been a huge impact over these past few games, and now the pantry wall is also open, and another pick comes in. Mike. Out like Jaeger, Maestro, and Legion, all on their own. Make it just Legion. Again, it seems like on all these rounds, he's the last player alive. He's still on 4 HP, but he's more place to find. It seems like at the minute, L5 are dominating this game. Will he find one? The plant isn't going down just yet, and he finds one. He swings around to find a second, but he has moved, and there it is. L5
But they're a little bit too aggressive.
I mean, obviously he would have felt the pressure because all the players were around him, and
Yeah, that's true.
or he may have thought they were all around him, but of course there was that player upstairs as well. He tried his best. He's been the last person alive quite a few times now, and he just couldn't find anything, and now it's 4-0 in favour of L5.
Why does Excellence sound depressed?
Why do I sound depressed? Do you want me to not sound depressed?
It's probably because he's your brother, Swifty.
Oh, I don't have the Twitch stream open, so I don't see this. Right, right, for you, yeah, I'm gonna sound not depressed. Alright, they're gonna be going to trophy and statuary now, wow.
Oh god.
I think the depressed is better. Right, yeah, so we're gonna see trophy and statuary come out, and of course, once again, they're bringing out the castle, but they've 6 picked off a smoke. To an alibi, which... Of
Attackers
course,
need
with
to
those
locate
prisoners,
and
you can
defuse
place them
bomb.
down, and if the attacker decides to shoot them, walk through them, or even put a drone through them, the attacker's location will be known for 5 pings. I'm not sure if it's 5 seconds, I'm not too sure, but 5 pings is all I know. It just seems like they are sticking to some other solid operators that they kept with, of course, the Maestro, the Jaeger, Bandit coming out once again as well as the castle. But the attackers sticking to an exact lineup, which we see quite often with every team. They always have the same 5 operators usually.
10 seconds remaining.
It's a little bit annoying because they are just going for a ranked setup.
5
Yeah.
seconds left before insertion.
I mean, I like some of the angles that they're
Attackers
opening,
must
but
locate and defuse a bomb.
obviously there are the counters to the angles like these, like let's say 90 gets taken and then the Wolf gets taken. From Wolf, you can shoot that smoke behind the shield through that astral wall, because obviously the feet holes are there and you'll be able to see him. And the same setup coming in for the defenders, just as they did on the first round with the castle barricade on the landing door as well as the aviator door. Now, that bathroom castle barricade already getting open, not too much impact being made from it, and it seems like the attackers are going to go for quite a quick take, just like they have every single round. They may have the Dofia repelling on Astro window again, whilst a few players go to take below. As per usual though, the defenders are holding some nice little positions and angles, such as this castle. Obviously, that's holding on to the bottom of Astro's stairs. And the alibi in a gunfight already against Zofia. Both players losing almost equal health, but obviously one a little bit more. The first pick comes in, this time for the defenders. Will he find a second, however? The bandit is on low HP, but so is the book. And he injures him. And there we go, it's looking good for 7 senses so far, with only 2 players left on the attack. They are both they're looking good on HP, but of course, they have double the gunfights to win than the defenders do. They are holding quite passive angles at the minute, however. They're actually waiting for someone to walk onto landing, but no one peeks as of yet.
Bomb located
Proximity
by
mine goes
attackers.
off. Alert the defenders to that no man's location, but of course it was already known. It just depends if the calls were made. Now, the attackers are quite stuck in this position. They're going to have to take out that castle before they push, but there is a cross angle being held by the defenders quite close. The maestro goes to the swing and doesn't find anyone. The castle stands up, but again, no kill is found. Jaded Dex on the ashes decided to rotate down to pantry and try go for a different push, as it just seems
Attackers recovered the diffuser.
it's too risky to go for that push, and the diffuser has finally been picked up by Jaded Dex. So Nomad drawing attention of quite a lot of defenders to him.
Attackers dropped the diffuser.
Going for the shots towards the shield, but of course you can't shoot for the shield, and there the diffuser's dropped cold once again. And now it's an even worse position for Herbs, as now he's in a 1v4. 40 seconds left, but he has 4 picks to find, and I think anything beyond this point is just going to be an exit frag and nothing substantial is going to come out. But he finds one onto Dark. It is a 1v3, but of course he doesn't have the diffuser, and that Jaeger is holding a tight clutch near it. So he only has 25 seconds, and he's still sat in this position. Like I said, I don't think anything's coming out of this round, and there is the final picks. No, from behind that shield, he played that the entire round very carefully and very well. And 7S win a round, and it's not going to be 8-0.
That means that the only 8-0 this season has only been MSG versus Seven Senses.
Don't forget, right, there is still one more game.
There is still one more game. That is true.
I doubt it's going to be 8-0, but we never know. A lot could change. Okay, back to the Aviator defense, and we're going to see Goyo come out once again, and a mute. For I'm pretty sure the first time in the game. Now, I think mute is one of the strongest denial of intel for the defense, of course, because he has those mute jammers which stop quite a lot of things. Like people think it's like mainly for drones, but no, it can also be used for things such as thermite charges, of course, aced Selmas, and it's great if you have a shield, and obviously
Defenders,
there is a
protect your
Selma.
bombs from being defused by
And if they
attackers.
try to clear it with the Selma, of course the mute jammer will block that as well. And just a lot of other utility that it can stop from working correctly, if that's correct. I know I'm waffling a little bit, but
Keep waffling. Keep going.
okay. No, I will keep my waffle going on. Now, Snow is going to be using some of those mute jammers to obviously block wall denial, as they don't have a bandit this round, so Mute is going to have to fill that role for him. Now, the triple wall on Trophy getting reinforced, which will
10 seconds to insertion.
soften the push that the attackers can do from
5 seconds remaining.
bedroom side without wasting some of their utility, of course. Because obviously now Ash
Attackers
charges,
are moving out to
sledgehammers,
locate a
and
bomb
Zephyr
and defuse it.
impacts can no longer be used on that wall, and you'll have to use the thermite charge if you want to push through that way.
Jammer activated.
Now,
Working from the field.
it depends if any defender's going to hold this side. Will come down. If any defenders hold that side, it'll obviously strengthen their defense. If not, the mute jammers will be able to waste, as the attackers will be able to clear them. But it does appear that there is at least one player over there. Now, Juan is already taking the 90 window, but there is a person just prone below him. If he knows he's there, it could be an easy pick. He's going on the upside down rappel to try to find him. The drone comes out, instantly gets destroyed. Underhound decides to fall back. Throws a nitro cell, but doesn't connect with anything there. Now, Juan has done quite a good job there. Of course, he lost one of his drones, but he also wasted a C4. The Sledge now playing in piano with that punch hole, covering that entire hallway, and they know now that there is a player below. As the yellow pick comes out, Herb takes some shots towards that defender, but doesn't find anything. The alibi goes for the retreat, of course shooting as she goes. And he has been spotted out now, so he's going to have to take an engagement very soon, and doesn't find many shots onto Herbs, whereas Herbs almost kills him. The Jaeger is there for support, but there he is. The pick comes out, the alibi is dead. Now Jaeger's all on his own. And there is quite a few players converging on his position. He's going to have to play this smart if he wants to survive, but the attacker's deciding to fall off, thinking, you know what, he can just stay there. He's not a problem at the minute. We need to push. The C4 goes out, and that's another C4 wasted as it doesn't find anything. Now the attacker's starting to shoot up towards bar, as there is a hole in the floor watching towards those main stairs. The Jaeger now coming on the flank, And there it is, he finds the injury onto the Ash and finishes him off. JD Dex being taken out now, that's one of the fraggers gone. Herbs finds a refrag onto Snow, however. Now, the advantage once again pulled in favour of the attackers. And now main stairs control has been taken. And now they're going to have to try and clear that Goyo shield out and the player behind it. They're deciding to push up towards 90. However, and there is a player behind that bar, which they may have to contest very soon. Cross angle could come in from Vault as well. There is no one playing in there at the moment. And now the push is starting to come in. They have 35 seconds. So it's not too much time to play with, but they can still make this work. Of course, there is still the Malusi playing behind that shield. A very strong angle if they go for the study hold. And the Jaeger obviously tucked in quite tight. The pick comes out, Underhound on that go gets taken out, but a refrag comes in. The Jaeger taking out Juan. To a player which isn't there. And now the plant is going down behind the bar.
10 seconds left.
And now the Jaeger in 1v3. Quite low HP. It seems it always comes down to these 1v3, 1v4 situations. But this time it's not Snow. It's Billrocks. Remember, there's so many attackers left to find. The edge up goes off and now his position is completely known. So he's going to have to go for the push. Will he find that first player? No, he won't. Mike takes him out. L5 winning 5-1 at the moment. There's still one round left on the half. I have to say, this has been a very, very strong half for the attackers. Like I said on the last game of Villa I casted, it's quite a split map, of course. In some places, it's considered an attacker-favoured map, and in others, it's a defender-favoured map. It doesn't know what it wants to be here at the moment. As the last game, of course, the defenders won way more rounds than the attackers did, and now it's the attackers winning way more rounds. But of course, those were different teams, different strategies. We're going to see the Aviator defense potentially coming once again, and here it is. The Alibi now switching off to a Vigil. Now, like Mute, obviously he's great for denying drones with his cloaking device, which of course stops drones from spotting him. So he's a very impactful roamer, of course.
Locate and defuse bombs.
But his utility isn't widespread as Mute's, of course. It is only designated to him, which is why that he has to be careful when roaming. He can't just be sprinting around, or he will get easily picked up, of course. But that is with any operator. If you play carelessly, you'll get carelessly picked off. A nice drone being set up in our storage by that sledge, which will obviously cover all the bottom main stairs towards the main door. And it's, by the way their drones are getting set up, it seems like they're going to go for another quick take of that bottom floor.
Attackers are moving out to
Try
locate a bomb and
clear it as fast as possible so the execute can come out faster. Again, the attackers keep going with this very, very similar lineup, if not the exact same. Now, that sledge's drone getting used, of course, to drone out that bottom floor. As I said, they're going to go for a quick take of it and just try to clear as much utility as they can in the fastest amount of time that they can. Of course, with no defenders playing downstairs at the minute, it will be quite an easy take unless they get contested by a player moving down a set of stairs. And now that they know that the south side of the bottom floor is clear, they're going to start making their way towards the east and north side. Obviously the air devs are being used. Watch those flanks for them. So they don't have to use an actual player to watch the flanks for them. The smoke has been spotted out, and soon enough, the attackers will try to clear that shield from below it. Now, there is now a player on that first floor, trying to flank those attackers pushing the main stairs, but how successful can he be with so many to find? I think he decided to retreat, I'm not too sure. The pre-fire goes in, but of course there is no one there. However, the two ADSs do get taken out, as well as the Malusi. Whoop. The player peeks towards Study from that door, but doesn't get taken out. But Underhound, however, been taken to about 1 HP. Dark on the Malusi goes to a swing, but doesn't find anything, just people peeking before him. The wall is now open, and the attackers looking in a more favourable position as they can now pinch this Maestro from two angles.
Attackers have
The attacker
located a
going
bomb.
for the swing, prone on the floor, but gets taken out by Underhound, who is still on 1 HP. And that's the attack weakened. Of course, there is still plenty of time to play with. They've still got a minute. And the drones are coming in. The Maestro's spot is now known. He's going to attack a swinging on him. The axe injures him. And now the attack going. Yeah, it's now in the favour of the attack. And a 1v3 just as almost every single round. And once again, it's the Jaeger in the same spot against 3 players. The plant's going down, and you won't find anyone. That late round attack coming in from L5. Very strong, and they just managed to counter all the defenders and pick them off from all those cross angles they were holding. Now, sides have been switched now. L5 on the defense. But it seems that they've got an elite skin on. So they may have to switch off that smoke, and if not, they may have to team kill, of course. If so, the attackers could be in a more prevailing situation if they realise, but of course they may 6-pick off. Let's see. The first site coming out for L5 will be Aviator. Now, for most teams, that is the primary site. But for 7S's experience, they didn't win on that site. So that may not be their primary site, and it may be Trophy, I'm not too sure. Yep, there is the call coming into team kill. That smoke has been made, which will make the attackers in a more favourable position. We're just waiting for this team kill to come out now. Will it come out? There it is. Now, considering he was playing Smoke, which is one of the best late round defenders to have alive, of course, because those toxic waves can be used to deny plant, deny any area.
10 seconds remaining.
Of course. And Juan leaves the game.
5 seconds left.
So now the attackers are in
moving out to
more
locate a bomb and
of
defuse
a
it.
prevailing situation. Now, I'm just gonna say, if the attackers manage to choke this round, they will have to hold their head in shame, considering they have a 2-man advantage. And some of the key players are gone. Now they have no wall denial, and only a Jaeger, a Goyo, and a Lucy. 2 of those operators are more for denial, and
Attackers have
Lash leaves
located
the
a
game
bomb.
to take his elite skin off, most likely. Dark now spotting out that Goyo, playing below. And now the call will be made to his team as where he's going. It seems the attackers are going to go for a rush. The walls have not been reinforced, and Jaded Dex takes a little bit of HP. But first ninja comes out, Dark gets injured by that Goyo playing below. And the attack, it seems like they're going to go for a rush, because of course they know that one player is not off site and there are only 2 people to find. Herb still playing below, possibly going for a late flank. None of the round is gone, and there we go. The first pick coming in. JD Dex getting taken out on the Jaeger now. The attackers in a 4v2 in a much more favourable position, and another pick comes out. The Goyo on Herbs on the Goyo all alone. He gets air jabbed into his own Goyo shield and will get cooked alive. Oh no! Oh, he just got cooked alive by his own shield. What a yikes. And now 7S win another round. That's 2
now
rounds
we can
in this game.
rehost. My god.
And here it comes. The rehost is finally coming in.
That's what happens if you're an idiot and you leave the game before the admin says yes.
Oh, I was gonna say if 7S lost that round, I would have cried for them. Goyo got turned into some fried chicken there. He got air jabbed into his own shield. It's a rare sight. Just gonna be waiting for all the players to get back in the lobby now. I think L5 could have won that round, but of course, a bit of stupidity or put them in a 3v5 at the start of the round. And that's why you don't leave without the host agreeing for a rehost. What a rookie mistake. You should be ashamed. Says rookie mistake, and he's in the team that's first in the upper league.
I think I need therapy or just some more whiskey. I can't seem to understand how you do this to me. You've been running in circles inside my head. Wasn't looking for love, but baby, I found you instead. I think I need to confess. Saw you in that red dress. I can't seem to understand how you got all that finesse. Still been running in circles inside my head. Wasn't looking for love, but baby, I found you instead.
How many players waiting for now?
Just wait till you've got ready up.
Right, okay.
I always felt like I'm on the outside, never fit in. Watch the world pass me by, black hole trying to chase the sunrise. Every day I was on my own, can't see my hurt cause I'm a ghost. In the crowd I still felt alone, yeah.
Okay. Yeah, just they know he's banned. Hopefully. Yes, dialects, you big poo poo. Right, moving on to round number 9 after the rehost. Of course, before the rehost, we saw a few mistakes being made on the side of L5, which obviously gave 7 Senses another round. Wow, they remember the bans and I don't. We're going to see a 6-pick onto Hibana from Thermite. Of course, very similar operators because, of course, they both have the potential to hard breach.
Attackers need to
And a
locate and
reinforced
defuse
wall.
as many bombs as they can.
But Thermite makes it obviously a much larger hole. But Hibana can do it from range and is obviously better for opening things such as hatches and feet holes and things like that. Now, of course, there won't be any hatches to open because, of course, they are going to the top floor. And unless they reinforce one of the top floor hatches, then Hibana will purely be getting pulled.
Loading you, man!
We're going to see a similar hold being
10 seconds to insertion.
moving out for L5.
Activating camera.
Almost identical
5
to the
seconds
one
to go.
7 nested. And on the attacking side, of course, we do have all the utility player. Hey, Juan, I'm sorry. I apologize, Juan. Oh, he made me feel bad. But you are very stupid. What a stupid boy. I apologize, Juan. Yeah. So on the attacking side, of course, they have all those flashbangs, all these things that can clear utility, as well as those frag grenades, the ash charges, and Zephyr concussion. Not concussions. My bad. Impacts, which can clear shields. And any other bulletproof gadget, which the defenders have an abundance of. Jade is playing quite an aggressive angle towards bedroom, as he now knows that quite a few of them are pushing from that side, if not all of them. He has one of his teammates nearby, just below him, and now the control is starting to get taken off that north side of the map. And Jaded Dex decides to fall back and relocates the dining, where he may be able to make an impact on a flank. Because with the Nomad in play, if that gets airdropped off, then that will be completely denied, but it doesn't seem like that has been done just yet. The first Hibana pellet comes out, not too sure what's happening, and there it is! The airdrop comes out, denying the rotate. Underhound gets shot by Jaded Dex on the flank, but he does not find the pig, but now the attackers know he's there, and a C4 comes out, taking almost all of Dark's HP away from him. He's now left on around 1 HP. They are in quite a difficult situation, but they have taken most of 90 at this point, so the push should be a little bit easier. And I see the Claymore destroys Herbs as he tries to run out on that Hibana, repelling, but he does take quite a bit of HP off the Hibana before dying. The defenders holding some very nice cross angles there, holding onto all the doors and all the hallways quite tightly. With Jaded Dex still on the roam below. His presence is somewhat known by the player, so he decides to fall off once again. He's doing quite well on this room, obviously messing with the attackers, because they always think that they're going to have to watch their back, and rightly so. Because he is always there to get a pick, but no! He gets taken out. Underhound hearing him going prone below him and getting a free pick. Now 7S are in the better position here, but of course 2 of them are on 1 HP, and there is the first pick on the side of L5 comes in, and the second one just straight after. It's a 3v3 now, and now the defenders are in the advantage here. Obviously, the attackers have to push them, and the defenders are on much more HP. Mike on the Malusi decides to rotate out and try and go for a rotate. Juan holding a tight angle study with obviously the smoke to support him when push comes to shove. Underhound gets injured.
10 seconds left.
And Mike dies in the process. It's a glorified 2v2, Dark holding his own, and the Malusi Wubble will slow him down, and it doesn't seem likely this round. It's L5
Operators
taking this round. And here it is. Here's the example of the curse. I was saying I said the attackers were in a very nice position, and then it crumbled beneath them. If that's not a good example of the curse, then I don't know what is. Now, L5 on match point with 7 sensors only finding 2 rounds against them. Going to be seeing a trophy in statuary defense, and they're going to be bringing a castle as well as a Valkyrie, but of course 6-pick can still happen. But it depends if they will happen, which of course I don't know. I'm not psychic. It doesn't seem like a 6-pick's coming out for the defensive side nor the attacking side, so all these operators are going to stay in play. And it seems like whenever either team is on attack, they don't like to change it up too much. Of course, we did see a Hibana come out one round instead of Thermite, but no drastic changes coming out. And L5 most likely going to try to go for that quality hold, but of course without the 1-mite it's going to be extremely difficult. So they may just go for that rotate into Master. We'll have to see. That closet wall is getting reinforced, so Oh, but there it is. The hole's getting made, so most likely there will be a player playing in there. Maybe with all three ADSs. I'm not too sure.
10 seconds to go.
And it does seem like they want to keep a nice.
Seconds to insertion.
It seems like they want to keep control. Like, sorry, they want to keep control of closet and just master bedroom side in general. They may have some players playing on Astro's side as well to obviously stop the easy take. Oh, the south side of the map getting taken. And here it is. The castle and the Valkyrie both on that side. Opening that vault rotate for easy access in between rooms. It's starting to become a very common strategy now, holding closet as well as Aviator and games. The attackers may have a hard time taking control of this, but if they manage to push out one of the locations and the retake has to come in for the defenders, then it will become more hopeless. Now, the Sledge may cook a grenade from below on Spike here. I'm not too sure, however, it doesn't seem likely at the moment. You may not know where closet is, but at any point the Sledge could throw a grenade up there and possibly take out the Molotov closet, giving the attackers control. Herb is there to support if any attackers decide to jump in, and Underhound gets the first pick onto Mike inside of that closet. Of course, there is still that player in bathroom, as well as Herbs. Very close by to hold some cross angles if need be, but bottom floor control has been established by the attackers now, and the pinch could possibly come in at any second. But the defenders do have the whoop whoop and the proximity alarm to notify them if attackers start pushing that way. First concussion comes in, but obviously it does not detonate straight away, so now they know that there is not going to be a player behind there at the moment. They are still going to have to deal with all the crossovers that can be held by the defenders, however. And then ISO gets taken out by Jaded Dex. Jaded Dex may find a second one here. The Nitrocell comes out, doesn't find anyone, and he takes a little bit of HP off that Ash. And now retreats to the basement. Master bedroom control has been fully established, and Juan takes quite a bit of HP taken off him.
Attackers have dropped
The
the bomb.
Svenka comes in and he finds one. The Jaeger finds the refrags, surely. He finds one. Oh, he finds both of them. Now, the defenders in a very good position here. Both attackers are split up from each other, and that Valkyrie could pounce at any moment, of course, as he's been on that room for quite a while. Snow deciding to go for his initial push into Master Bedroom because he does need to retrieve that diffuser. And 30 seconds left. The attackers are not in the greatest of position to. And that Valkyrie could make a huge impact later in the round. Still in the round, but I don't think he is anymore. Yeah, the Valkyrie's inside. The swing comes in and the Valkyrie gets injured and taken out. Now it's a 2v2, but the refrag comes in. Herbs on a triple for this round. And now it's a 1v1. Herbs versus Bill Brooks. Ash versus Jaeger. Herbs is on 1 HP. Can he find the kill? He only has 5 seconds to try to find him. He doesn't know where he is. And he doesn't find him. And L5 close out the map 8-2. That could have gone either way that round, but ultimately L5 win. At least 7S got some rounds to show for it this time round. A good game.